Back out here on another very brisk day. It's a little below freezing. We got some snow in, so it's pretty nice outside. I wanted to bring you another on the trail meal, just a classic, something I've been eating for a really long time, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's something packed with calories. It's got good fill you up type power, but I wanted to take you through the cook kit that I'm going to use today and then show you what's in the meal, and we'll get started. All right, for this meal, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. Not a lot of prep work, not a lot of ingredients, just something you can pick up the ingredients at your local grocery store for a couple of bucks. When you pick them up, they make multiple meals, so you can break this thing up and spread it out over days and days and days, and sometimes, hey, use it on this trip, sometimes use it on the next. So what we've got today is what I call cheesy bean and rice burritos, and I have all my ingredients mixed up in a quart-sized Ziploc bag and a couple of fire sauces from Taco Bell. And the ingredients are, like I said, very simple. So on a normal aisle at your grocery store, most of the time it'll be with like the Latin food or Mexican food. So they'll have dehydrated refried beans, and these are instant refried beans. A lot of them come with seasoning already. This one's fire roasted, and there's just flavors, seasonings already. Add boiling water, you have refried beans. This is the one I'm using today, hence the name cheesy bean and rice burritos. This is the queso flavored refried beans, and it is instant. Found this on the normal grocery store aisle. I think it was like $2 for the bag. And then I like to use a Mexican rice fiesta sides for my rice and the extra seasoning and flavor that goes into it. Pretty basic, very simple. Dump some of each in the bag. I usually do a little more rice than beans because the beans are instant, and I want the rice to be able to get as much water as possible, so I'll put a little bit more rice. That way it's kind of dominant in the meal itself. For the cook kit, this is one that I put together a very long time ago, partially, and then just kind of dug it out and revamped it here recently. I made a new Cuban stuff sack for it. I have a Root Liqueur carbon fiber lid, and then the pot is actually wrapped in a pot cozy as usual. Works really well for rehydrating your meals and eating out of the Ziploc bag, so it makes a cup. Very simple. I have a Heineken keg can pot. This one was actually made by Tenny at Mini Bull Designs. He came up with some way that he would, I don't know if he made some dies for it or what, but he would kind of press and flatten the bottom of them out. So it's not like a normal beer can pot where you have that concaved bottom and the lip that comes down that'll kind of block the jets on some of the alcohol stoves out there. And then it's wrapped in some, he calls it cool touch wicking, but it's basically fiberglass wicking. And then I have a towel, a stove, of course, with a sparking tool inside it, and then a very simple titanium windscreen. This one is cut to size, made specifically for this kit, so I actually punched some holes in it with a safety pin, and then just put 3 staples to keep it kind of in its form so that it doesn't flop around too much. Let me get everything set up and we'll get some water boiling. I've always enjoyed the DIY beer can cook pots, the alcohol stoves, making your own windscreens, things like that. Now, I bought this one pre-assembled, the pot itself, but making the alcohol stove and the windscreen to go with it, it's something that I certainly enjoy, and it's worked well for me for years, and I'll continue to use it. Got my water heating up, and then I'll just take my pot cozy here and finish up getting everything ready, which is really just pulling these 2 packets out and kind of stuffing it down in there so that it's ready for the water as soon as it's done boiling. And just like my peanut pad thai meal, there is no exact science to this whatsoever. You pour water in until the ingredients are kind of covered, and then mix it up and tuck it down in there, let it rehydrate. So let me grab my tortillas and let this water finish boiling, and I'll be right back. Good roll and boil here. And just gonna pour the water in. Like I said, just a little over the contents of the bag should be enough. Kind of mix everything up real quick and then put it back down into the cozy and seal it off and pack it down. It is pretty cold out, so I decided to put a little extra water in there. Still had the stove going. Wanted to make a quick cup of coffee to enjoy while my food is rehydrating. All right, looks like everything's ready. Got nice and rehydrated there. Ready to put on some tortillas and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed watching this quick tutorial on how to make my cheesy bean and rice burritos on the trail. If you have any comments or any more questions about it, please drop them in the comment box below. Thanks for watching.